We're about to step into a brand new year, and with it comes a lineup of exciting BL dramas you won't want to miss. Today we're talking about some of the most anticipated BL series and a movie premiering in January 2025. I'm Blush, your go-to for all things BL, from the hottest new releases to behind-the-scenes industry tea. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the BL content you love. And make sure you have a VPN ready to go. I use the most popular one, NordVPN. I can click to connect to any country I need to be in to access geo-restricted content. And of course I leave it on anyway because I don't need my internet provider, hackers, and third parties getting my info. If you're unprotected and click the link below, it'll be able to tell you your personal IP address and your internet service provider on the top bar of the webpage right away. I'll also leave an article of what can happen if your IP address gets into the wrong hands. Hopefully that won't happen to you guys. Popular Thai actors Boss and Noel, who gained fame for their incredible chemistry in the 2022 hit drama Love in the Air, are back on screen. Fans have been eagerly anticipating this reunion since the drama was first announced in 2023. The story revolves around Pugan, a young man unfamiliar with the concept of love. Having never experienced a romantic relationship, his world takes an unexpected turn when he encounters Cyrus, a charming individual who insists he is Pugan's boyfriend from another dimension. On a stormy night, Cyrus shows up at Pugan's doorstep, claiming that they are destined to be together. After the official trailer dropped only a week ago announcing its January release, excitement for the Boy Next World is at an all-time high. One comment from 10 months ago says, "Seriously, they have my trust when it comes to chemistry. I don't know what their dynamic will be in the Boy Next World. I hope it's just as cavity-inducing as Love in the Air." It's no joke that Boss and Noel are two fan favorites in the BL world, and even months later, it doesn't look like fans have anything to be disappointed about. Some of the top comments on the trailer look like this, praising the plot, quality, and cast. The Boy Next World series will be premiering January 5th on iQIYI. This series is adapted from the novel of the same name by MAME, an author of BL within the MAME Universe, with stories like Tharn Type and Love in the Air, Love Sea, and now Boy Meets World that feature our OG Love in the Air cast. In the past, MAME often received criticism for her stories casually including heavy topics such as SA for plot purposes and then sweeping the issue under the rug without addressing it. These types of scenarios often occurred in the earlier BL productions, and since she has written countless novels, a lot of the unwanted spotlight shown on her. That can be a video for another day. Mark your calendar for January 6th because we are getting a GMM TV remake of Osan's Love featuring our faves Earth and Mix. And yes, they will finally have a whole 12 episodes to themselves, and finally something for us to watch on Mondays. The original is a Japanese series and a movie. To be honest, I'm still a little confused on the order to watch the originals. I believe it was originally a movie, then a series about the movie, then another movie and special episodes, and then a season 2 somewhere in there. Someone so kindly wrote it all out, so thank you. Here is our Thai remake synopsis. Hang, an unlucky in love property consultant, finds his life thrown into chaos when he becomes the center of a dramatic love triangle. His boss Kondak and his co-worker and housemate Mo both confess their feelings for him, sending his world into turmoil. To make things even more complicated, his childhood friend Chicha surprises him with her own confession of love. With emotions running high and relationships tangled, the question remains, who will ultimately win Hang's heart? I was looking at the cast and saw that one of the characters' name is New Year, which I thought was cute since this will be GMM TV's first release of the new year. Fans are noticing a few interesting changes to GMM TV's remake. One comment pointed out them casting a younger and conventionally attractive actor to play the Osan and replace the wife with the daughter. Unless they're trying to portray him as a legitimate endgame material or giving us a throuple by reducing the age gap and removing any cheating or affair implications, I don't get what they're doing here. Genuinely, I can't help but root for him when they made him so hot in this version, with some guessing that it makes more sense for GMM TV's market for him to be younger, hotter, and not married, and perhaps they didn't want to go with the straight to gay narrative, especially after 20 plus years of marriage. Kazuaki, a sales department employee at a home appliance company, struggles with a growing distance in his relationship with his live-in girlfriend, Kaori. One day, a mistakenly sent email connects him with Sei, a general affairs co-worker he doesn't realize works in the same company. Through this unexpected correspondence, the two begin to share their innermost thoughts as anonymous confidants. While Kazuaki longs to reconnect with his partner, Sei harbors unspoken feelings for his childhood friend, Fujisawa. What begins as a chance exchange spirals into a complex and emotional tale of unrequited love, connection, and desire, starring Ito Asahi and Muto Jun. The drama airs January 9th on MBS. I can't imagine the chaos when they find out the person that they've been emailing works in the same company. MBS is known for their BL adaptations such as My Beautiful Man. Now we could be in a bit of trouble if there isn't an international release, but because MBS has their BLs on platforms like Wiki, Gagolala, and iQIYI already, I'm hoping it will be picked up by one of them. Tongkam and Sik, a loving and hard-working couple, built their dream life together, including owning a home home and a durian orchid in Mae Hong-sun. Their happiness is shattered when Sik dies unexpectedly in an accident, exposing the legal challenges same-sex couples face in Thailand. With no recognition of their partnership, all of their shared assets, including the house and orchard, are all inherited by Sik's mother. She moves in with her adopted daughter, Mo, and a gardener, Jingna. Now surrounded by reminders of the life they built together, Tongkam must navigate rising tensions and find a way to reclaim the durian orchard, a place deeply tied to their love and memories. The story explores themes of love, loss, and resilience. If you already saw this in theaters in Thailand or a film festival, I'm jealous. This movie starring the talented Jeff Satter is releasing on January 9th on Netflix Thailand. Since then, we've gotten updates for its release on Netflix Philippines as well, so here's hoping by the time the release date comes around, we'll know where to go watch it with English subtitles. Jeff is the first Thai celebrity I was ever introduced to, so I will be hunting this movie down and watching it one way or another. Comments of people who have watched it in theaters, they went multiple times, so if that tells you anything. Also, Jeff has already won Actor of the Year for his role at the GQ Men of the Year Awards show.
บาง MV ก็คือให้คนอื่นเล่นแทนเลยเพราะว่าไม่มั่นใจในการแสดงตัวเองมากๆมันมีความหมายมากเพราะว่ามันเป็นภาพยนตร์เรื่องแรกด้วยแล้วมันมีการที่เหมือนเราก้าวจากคอมฟอร์ตโซนมาการเป็นเหมือนนักแสดงเต็มตัวแล้วก็รางวัลนี้เหมือนเป็นการย้ำเตือนในจุดๆนั้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยผมก็ขอบคุณทองคำมากๆที่อยู่ด้วยกันตลอดเวลาที่ถ่ายที่มาหนามแล้วก็จากไปแล้วก็อยู่ในจอภาพยนตร์แล้วก็อยู่ในใจหลายๆคนอะไรเงี้ยผมจริงๆผมรู้สึกว่าการแสดงที่ดีมันมาจากทีมงานที่ดีแล้วก็พาร์ทเนอร์ที่ดีเพราะฉะนั้นผมอยากจะแชร์มันกับเพื่อนๆนักแสดง2คนนี้ด้วยแล้วก็ที่แสดงกันในภาพยนตร์ด้วยครับผมก็ขอบคุณสำหรับรางวัลนี้ครับ
GMMTV's My Golden Blood, starring Joss and Gowan, is rumored to premiere sometime in January, thanks to Neo almost accidentally spilling their air date during a live house. Now, there's some controversy surrounding this one, and we do have a bit of an update, I guess you could call it, regarding that. I'll get to that in a bit. Mark is a vampire who's never found the meaning of his immortal life until he meets Tong. He shakes up his world and becomes his reason for living. Tong possesses a rare and powerful type of blood, irresistible to vampires. Mark must therefore do anything to protect him from others and also from himself. A very classic vampire storyline. I think this one will be exactly what we expect. In terms of quality of production, this does look like one of the better ones I've seen when it comes to supernatural BLs. We're still waiting on Revamp the Undead series with Woonprem, GMMTV if you're listening. Anyway, so the controversy isn't regarding the show, just Joss. I made an entire video highlighting different point of views on the situation. You can check that out for more information on what's been going down. Our update is that Joss no longer follows the far-right American political figures and influencers anymore. Do with that information what you will. Feel free to share your take on what this action from him means, and if you're confused, please go check out the previous video again. I don't want to spend too much time on the situation here, but I do think that this whole thing is not going to affect the show's viewership. If anything, people are more intrigued to see who this actor is, especially if they might not have even known him well before. That being said, which of these series are you most looking forward to come January 2025? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.